Welcome back to Retro Rewind, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. I wanted to introduce you to our new employee. I have reworked the staff a little bit here, and we have Anna. She's fast on the return station. Saw that in the last video. And then I went ahead and got rid of whatever his name was. I've already forgotten. This one's name is Sarah, and she's fast on checkout. So now I have somebody fast on both stations. This one's energetic. Neither one of them are going to fall asleep. God, that feels good. I'm not going to have to deal with that anymore. So we are on the final day of winter, I believe, at the moment. Hello, stalking boat. Yes, we can get that for you if I can find it. There it is. Sorry, there's only 3 to choose from here. Let's refill that one. Let's get the money out of this. Let's get maybe some pamphlets. And go hand them out to people outside. Try to get a few extra customers at the end of the day, maybe. Sure, I bet it's worth my time, at least a little bit. I don't have any more pamphlets in my hand, do I? So, end of the last video, we kind of, we got a new genre. Not last video, right? We got a new genre, we got a new employee, all these things, right? So now having both of these guys working at the same time has been fantastic. Look at her go. Super good. I've done a little bit of reorganization, just a little bit. So we can see that this is a little more open now. And this is what happens when you have 3 shelves next to each other. They stick out a little bit. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I do like having this much space here. And so if there are 4 shelves to a section, then they're going to be like this. If there are 3 shelves to a section, currently this one is like this because the adult section is here. But I want to change that too. So eventually, I think the romance section is going to end up being very similar to the others, but because the adult video section is here, I'm just kind of leaving that out for now. And then over here on the other side, hang on a second, you reserved hot chocolate gas mask. Wow, it's got to be this one. Yeah, there it is. It's just like there's a bright light or something right there, and I couldn't read it very well. Ta-da! Here's the grandpa. What a name for a movie. All right, let's go in and fix this one really quickly. My son's upstairs with like 3 of his friends. They're all playing Roblox together. How do I get them? Parents, help me out here. How do we get our kids stop playing Roblox? How do we do this? That's like there's an addiction going on here that I just can't stop it. The only way to stop it is to just remove the device, and I don't want to do that, but might have to. Kid's throwing away his future. It's really hard. It's really hard for me as a parent to like enforce a limitation on video games when I literally play them as my job. So it's just like, how do I tell them, hey, you know, you're playing too many video games, and he'll be like, okay, how about you, Dad? It's just like, well, I'm making some money doing it, kind of, sort of. Anyway. We have an expanded Western section. I've gone in and stylized the shelves just a little bit here. I got 2 police shelves here now, so we can have more police movies. I've got 2 comedy shelves there now. Of course, there's still 3 on the Christmas. This might get reduced to 2. It's because it's the holidays. I had extra shelves, but there might become a time where I get more comedies. I would hope there's a time where I have more comedy movies than Christmas movies. And then I'll just change this shelf. No problem. Doubling up on the kids shelves here, and then I've got my extras. These are not really kids, they're just extras. Okay, cool. So now that I filled you in on all those things, today is the last day for Cronin the Berserker to be a new release, and it is actually just out of stock already. I have 20 copies of this, but it's out of stock already. I'm not really super bothered by it. I realize I'm probably leaving a little bit of money on the table there, but I'm not super bothered by it. Let me just collect some of this cash too. For $486 left, I think what I'm really going to do is just hoard the money a little bit, and instead of, you know, buying more new releases when there's only like 2 days left or whatever, I'm going to get one of these, one of these. So I have Orc Invaders. I'm not really certain why Maze Munch is $50 less, but I might get Maze Munch before I get this just because of that. And then that's it for these things. Now, level 21, though, and this was another reason to kind of hoard my money. So I maybe we backpedal on that, because in the split moment where I started talking about arcade machines, I had forgotten just how close to level 21 I am. So, yeah, we're probably going to buy 4 of these, let's say. And then we can look at the toy shelves and the pinball machines and the packaged concessions and all that stuff. But we'll probably buy at least 4 of these because we are pretty much level 21 now by the end of this today. So there's 20. I'll flip the page over here. We get system rentals at 21. So that's what we're going to probably save up for now. So many returns today. Even the fast person can't process all those returns in time. It's kind of wild. And then there's nobody outside now because the day is done. It's been done. So I will zoom you guys to the end of the day where I will have all these shelves restocked as well. And then we can go ahead and see what system rentals are like. Ooh, fancy, I bet. All right, end of the day is here, and $649 left in the bank. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have you go to the return station as well. Both of you will now be on returns for the start of the day, which includes some new things to play with. There is level 21. We have system rentals. Call Bob's Repair Services to unlock the system rental shelf in your back store, allowing you to rent various home entertainment devices. Well, okay then. Welcome to the spring. Gonna have a whole new calendar in front of us, yeah? Now, I'm hoping there's a new release because Cronin is no longer new. So let's take a look at the calendar. And there is not a new release right now. So we have 2 days where there won't be a new release. April Fool's Day, laughter, some more comedy rentals here. I also have this fully staffed. Let's go ahead and grab that. And I think that's it. Yeah, so which ones are left? I think these coincide with the Steam achievements as well, from what I can see. So Big Store Energy, unlock all store expansions, okay? And then off the books, order the movie with the SKU in the black market. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. And then own 1,000 movies in your inventory. I wonder how close I am on that. Oh well. Okay, so taking a look. These are randoms. These are Westerns. I actually kind of do need Westerns. Why don't we spend $100 on this? Then we're going to come over to stations and we're going to unlock the system rentals for $150. See, there's 417. Then we're going to go over to equipment and get a VHS player. Now, do I need to put... I want to buy one for a second. Okay, so I think this goes in here, right? Yes. Boom. I'm going to assume that this is how we repair them. Is this the repair for this? Yes, this is the repair desk for this. Okay, so I'll just set it here for now. So there is our first VHS player. We can have system rentals for that. And then we have a bunch of Westerns here that I want to go ahead and put on the shelf as well. Let's fill out our rental things. These two are going to handle the repairs. At least they should be. Yeah, both of them will handle those for now. So while we're doing all these things, they're doing those things. So let's get the Westerns on the shelf, just like this. Our Western section is expanding. It'll look very similar to the police section. I like that, these two things being together. I don't really... I mean, this is a very different atmosphere than this. Like, I feel like maybe... Nah, I just like this. I think these are going to move. Like, eventually, these are not going to be here. Because they're just... yeah, they just don't go with the vibe of the whole area. You know, I feel like that's got to change. All right. Anyway, now that we know where those are, we can go over to equipment again, and let's buy 3 more. I just wanted to make sure I had enough to pay my employees and all those things. So I can only handle one of these at a time. Guess that's all right. There we go. And now we can rent VHS players for people. Cool. So now even if you don't have a movie player, you can rent a movie because you can rent the movie player. Yeah, that's good. 1745 left in the bank. No new releases even out and are available. So this one, I think maybe I put you here. Let's get the balloons out of the way. And I feel like because Christmas is done, part of me wants to just take that Christmas section and kind of gut it. But like this right here could turn into a comedy shelf. But I think I have enough Christmas movies in inventory to warrant having this shelf. In the event that I don't, we can always use one of those little ones. But I think I'm going to actually take this shelf because comedy's upon us, right? And I feel like comedy is going to be a bigger deal than what I got going on. So let's go ahead and change this to, yeah, that seems right. And then I just need to have it say comedy at the top with this one. Nope, the other one. Yep, that one. That's going to be our comedy section. Okay. And then we just move this over here and then move this over here to claim comedy for that shelf. Okay. I know this is like completely unnecessary, but I'm going to move some of these things. I want to make this just a little bit better for like the flow of traffic, if you will. So I'm going to have my new releases on this back wall right here for now. I did like how they were, you know, kind of angled towards the door. But we're going to start getting decorations that are going to take up some floor space right here. And I want this kind of open. There's a lot of foot traffic through here. So I'm thinking I want this a little more open. So we're going to have this little seat here. People can like chill right there if they want to. Maybe they're waiting to play the arcade. And then I'll put my little nutcracker guy right here for now. That's where the things are going to go for the new releases, though. You know, I might end up selling this little nutcracker guy. We'll see. Let's put him right here next to the gumballs. Yeah, that's fine for now. So this is a big open space now. And again, there's room for like my robot friend and, you know, any other types of decorations that we might have in the future. Let's put new kind of over here like that. Yeah, it doesn't look quite as interesting anyway. Look, it's fine, but it doesn't look as interesting as before because it's not at an angle. I think like angles really make this look a lot more interesting, right? All right, then I've got the television right here next to the snack bar, and I'm going to angle the light towards the new releases. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Now, there's, of course, a little bit of, I don't want to say friction, but there's, like, you can't walk straight down that hall, right? You got to go around things, and I suppose that's probably fine. Kind of makes them consider the things that are in front of them, you know? Create just like a Costco approach where you just never quite know where something is until you get there. It's not really what I'm doing, but yeah, I have actually more pamphlets available for these guys because there's some people wandering around still. Do you have a VHS player I could rent? You know what? We do have a VHS player you could rent, and I've got one right here. Now, do I hand it to you like this? Is this how we do this? I don't think. How does this work? Do I have to put them on the shelves out here? Hold on. I'm talking, but... Oh, I place it here. Oh, interesting. And then they pay for it here, too. And that's it. They're checked out. Okay. That's interesting. It's a slightly different workflow. But yeah, I didn't see the case appear behind her. I guess I'm just, you know... Typical video creator on YouTube, not seeing things in front of them, right? Yeah. More likely it's the fact that I've never seen it before and the people who have think it's obvious. It's usually what it is. $237, $47. Do I want to buy anything else? Or am I saving for that? I need more comedy movies. 80% more comedy movies about to be rented. So maybe we'll just take the random assortment and see if we get anything good out of it, you know? There's so many movies that are in this game's database that I don't have yet. Still. Oh, here we go. Milk Daydreaming. I actually got 2 hollows from that. So Milk Daydreaming was one, and then I have now the Ghost Towns Robot, a hollow Western. That's a decent purchase. Getting 2 hollows from that. I'd like to rent a VHS player. Can I get one that's been thoroughly tested? I'd be pretty frustrated if I got home and it didn't work. Sure you would, buddy. Okay, so now I can see it pop up. Yeah. There's cases in here. Okay, cool. So if I like talk to them from the other side of the counter, it kind of pops up behind them. Here we go. Pop it in there. He pays me the 20 bucks. And onwards he goes. All right, cool. Now we get to see if they break those things and how to fix those. They probably will. They break things so often. I want more moving things. Like these fans. I want to get more things that move. You know, having some motion right here would be kind of cool. Are there any decorations that move that I can afford for $340? The ceiling fan? Yeah. I mean, it's for the kids section, right? So we can constantly move this with the kids. So I can bring this over. Yep, and then just place this maybe above that. Like so, yeah. That just adds something to it, you know? I just want something that's gonna move around. I think maybe we can scoot this just a little bit further, like right over there. That's cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close the door, end the day, get that XP, and then we'll see whether or not they break my VHS players or not. So it's April Fool's Day today. We should have an increased interest in comedy, is what the game said. Let's take a look really quick. With 122 bucks, I need to make sure I have 86, I think it is, to pay my people for today. What is it? It's 40 and 42, so $82 to pay them. You know, you look tired this morning. You have a good night, boss? Okay, thanks. It's like genuine concern, but it comes across as an insult, okay? All right, so my fantasy section is going to need some work because it's full of Cronin the Berserker now. So let's go ahead and get all of these out of here because these guys are going to have a little bit of a hard time finding space without that. So I got my movies for sale here now. We'll just kind of go down the row and I guess make 2 full rows of this movie down here. It's probably good. Whoops. Here we go. So I've been typically keeping 4 copies of the movie is what I've been doing. And I think we're probably going to do the same with this one. So this will be the 4 copies we'll keep. And this one's going to go in the case, and then these 3 can be sold. So this one here goes up into the case. Let's say right about there at the top. Boom. There we go. All my new releases that I've gone through as far as a new release goes, if I have a holo of it, it goes on the top shelf. And then we just paste this one right down there like that. Call it good. Okay, so we're selling all of those. And we're out of movies left to put on the shelf. So where's Sarah? You. Hey, Sarah. Time to go on the checkout counter. There you go. Grab all of these. And there's nobody out there right now. That's okay. Let's grab one there. Open up the shop. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, fine. Let's just get you guys all pamphlets. There we go. Yeah. Isn't that nice?
Hey.
Oh, you're already somebody who's going my way already. There we go. All right. Now, I've still got the concessions. I feel like my profits are going higher when I do this, but maybe I should go with the snack sales instead. Daily clearance bin things could be a thing just to kind of get rid of it, but I don't really have, like, it's not full, so whatever. Renew releases, don't care about that one. More customers is probably all right, but I think I like the daily concessions, just like having this go faster. She's faster at a lot of these things than I am. Like, she gets the cotton candy and the popcorn faster than I can do it. So explosive edition, Christmas carols, explosive edition. Wow. Okay, it's gonna be this one. There you go. Hello, can I help you? It's Melissa calling on behalf of Sea Life Awareness. We're reaching out about the urgent situation involving endangered sea turtles. May I have a moment of your time? I'm just going to hang up. Hey there. One too many Martian jokes. Yeah, I can do that for you. One too many Martian jokes. Have a nice day. So yes, it's kind of weird not having any new releases. Will there be a time? Oh, she's taking a bathroom break. All right, that's fine. Let's go in and take her job for a second. Damaged. Yep. It does keep the lights on. Thank you. In fact, it allows me to buy even more lights. It's crazy, right? Sarah, are you? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, go ahead and do the thing. I'll get out of your way. Here we are, and pop it in the bin. There you go. Give me your money. Thank you. So these things are $100. You have to rent them out 5 times for them to pay for themselves. Let's get... Yeah, we'll get one more. But I don't know if I should get any more than just the one more. I think I'm good with this many for now. So let's get that there. So the cactus is, you know, just decorative stuff, draws in more customers, right? So I thought maybe we put this over by the westerns. So I'd have to tweak this. So you would have to be almost kind of like, you'd almost have to be in the way to make this work. Like, I'd have to put you here. And then the cactus would be kind of like this. I guess that's all right. It's a little bit cluttered, but I'm going to leave it for now. Hello there, sir. Cars and explosions, the only 2 things an action movie needs. Can you recommend one? I can. I'm going to get you. Previously, there's no cars and explosions here, but it's still like another, open up your horizons on what you think an action movie can be, okay? I think, yeah, there's maybe a couple people I could give a pamphlet to out here.
Hey.
Or I can just throw it at them.
Oh.
That's cool too. There we go. Perfect.
Wow.
What's this? What is this? What is happening? Okay. Cup on Christmas morning reserved. Hope you're not too late. Yeah, me too. Whoa. I think it's this one. How do I get rid of them? I don't like this. I'm not sure why there are 4 windows. Put this back. No thanks. The heck? I mean, it's an April Fool's joke, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah. That's why. Well, $111. Can I get... I'm going to buy this as soon as I have the money. There it is. Get that. See what kind of movies we can get from this. There are a few police movies here. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for some Westerns as well. I just bought a new television. Do you have a VHS player I could rent? Yes, I do. Hang on one moment while I put this fantasy movie back on the shelf. So that would be... I only have 1 left. So I think I have the right amount. Until I start having people wanting to rent them and I don't have any more in inventory. It looks like, though, that they keep them for multiple days. Damage rental, This is ridiculous. Yeah, push it off the... There you go. There you go. Have a nice day. I'm feeling pretty good about this, guys. You know, I think maybe the next video is our last one. I think we've evolved enough to where we've pretty much seen the entire game. I mean, there are some seasons here to look at. The Flower Festival, but this just increases rentals for specific types of movies. Again, that same thing. Kids movies go up. Friday the 13th. I do want to at least play long enough to see what the Jasons are going to do. But like after the spring, then we've already gone a full year, right? And it looks like we only have like a couple of achievements left to do here. And over here on the achievement side of things, toy shelves. Yeah, it's a shelf with some stuff on it. It doesn't change the gameplay much. Same thing with pinballs, concession shelves. These are all just extra things people can play and make money for us. The system rentals was something I really just wanted to see. So like once I got here, I feel like at that point I've seen, I've seen the game, right? I do want to, kind of give you the final form of what the store would be like. I still have some sections that I can unlock, right? Like there's some big parts here that we can unlock still. And that's why I think that we'll probably do this on a live stream. We'll probably get this going. So like, I think next video, it's probably the last video, and then I'll stream it to finish things off, That sounds pretty good. We'll have full shelves. We'll have like the end result on there, and you can check the schedule. There's a link to my streaming schedule in the description of every video. I don't know that the stream for this will be scheduled by the time this video posts, but I can tell you that our Discord server is a fantastic place to keep yourself updated, and that every time I schedule a stream on YouTube, one, it will notify you guys out there if you have the bell icon selected anyway, and then two is that the streams are always available afterwards. So if you can't make it to the live stream, don't worry. You'll still be able to have it. It'll still be right there for you to watch on demand at your own leisure, however you want to do it. So let's put you on the return station here and close it out. I like to have both of them on the return station at the end of the day because then they'll start the next day just doing the job that I want them to do, which is putting all the returns. Forward to the Past. Out on VHS today. Sweet. I mean, obviously that's a thing for Back to the Future, right? So let's take out that. So I have 391 bucks. I think probably gonna get... Why don't we start out with 25 copies of this thing? I can't do 25 copies. Okay, well, we can try... Wow, it's gonna be 15. Yeah, I can't... Okay, it's gonna be 15 and then we'll maybe do another 10. That'd be all right. So we'll buy this. It gets us our new releases that we want. There we go. No hollows. Unlucky. All right. Is what it is. Pop them on the shelves. Just like this. Let's go ahead and have our phone conversation. Wrong number. Calling to offer you an exclusive, limited, once-in-a-lifetime deal on used washing machines. Again, Jerry, nobody wants your washing machines. All right. Like that. Yeah. Is there anything here? There is something on the ground, which is gone now. Whoa. It was there, and now it isn't. Maybe. I wonder if that's like something that was in like an employee's hand at the moment, and it just got sucked right back over there to her basket or something. All right. So that's as many new releases as I have right now. It doesn't look very organized. I kind of, I have both of these shelves because we typically have more than one available. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then we need to get what I'm sure is Doc Brown in a silver car. 1.21 gigawatts of pure fun. Forward to the past. There it is. Okay. Now you guys can see what that looks like. So let's go ahead and get some flyers out to some people on the street. That guy looks like he's not coming to me. This one probably is. Yep. Ooh. Here's a flyer, dude. Come on into the store and say hello. All right. So, I have to buy some of these drinks here. Now, if I can't afford them, I can't buy them to fill the shelf. So I'm going to probably run out of money before this is full. Maybe not. Actually, these are fairly cheap. Yeah. I've forgotten how cheap these are. Not for the customers. They're pretty expensive for the customer. Just cheap for me. This person looks like they have returned my VHS. There it is. Test system. Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's take a look and see what happens here. Test system. If I place it here, it looks like it plays just fine, right? Isn't that what it means? Is this how long it takes to test it out? Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to leave that for now. We'll come back and look at it later. Hi there. I love detective stories that make you think. Do you have a police movie that keep my brain busy? Okay. Well, I don't know about a detective. Let's see. Let's see if one that actually has... Oh, you know what? The stolen cassette. It's probably... Yeah, that's probably a good detective movie. There you go. All right, let's take a look. What do we got? It looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, all the way through. Good to go. Checked in. All right, cool. Awesome. Very, very good. Oh, hello. Another return. All right. Let's check. Have this one tested as well. All right. Here we go. Pop that in. It just does it for me. The test VHS. Okay. We'll see what it looks like if it's damaged. I can't believe I sold all of these already either. So, I mean, there are... Let's see what... There's only 3 copies of that movie left, right? We have a bunch of movies with crowns. Cronin. I have 4. Should only have 4 movies or 4 copies of Cronin. Yeah, 5. Now I have 4. Let's put 1 in there. I only want to keep 4. Let's go test this. Seems like it's all right. Yeah, people aren't breaking my stuff. That's great. Good to see. All right. Like a good movie. Ooh. Movie that could win an Oscar. Okay. Wow. I definitely need to buy more of those. Let's give you a good movie. How about we give you this one? I bet this one won an Oscar.
Wow.
Let's do that. And then I got to have more. Yeah. I mean, I was going to buy more before. I just couldn't afford it. So we'll go 10 more here. Gives us another one of these. We can just sell it. And then we'll go ahead and grab all of these and get them on the shelf. It's our only new release. There are 2 hollows here. That's lucky. I mean, I guess we were unlucky before, so that works. Yeah, 2 hollows on the shelf there now. Hello, Profit and Love. You reserved it. That's cool. What about you? Yeah, I'm charging you the fee. Profit and Love. Let's see. Right there. Don't break it, Albert. Don't break it. Got another VHS rental. Oh, somebody just scattered my movies everywhere. What a jerk. Naughty artifact. Oh, what a jerk. 2 adult movies are splattered. Wow. Okay. They're unhappy about it. Save our progress, I guess. Not that I need to. I just did it like autopilot. There you go. Have a nice day. Take good care of it. Okay, let's go see what our black market dealer wants. Or rather, what he has. Yeah, there's a secret room. You might want to take a look. Behind me, there's a secret room. You might want to take a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. This guy is full of himself. The bootleg king. Yeah. This guy's just like the founder. Software Incorporated joke. Can I use this computer? Yeah, log into the computer. What is this? Cheats room. Cheats are disabled. Activating any cheat will permanently flag the save file with cheat enable, disabling achievement progression. Activating any cheat. If I say cheats, so activating any cheat will permanently flag the save file. So plus $1,000. I could just get that. Okay. Make every client normal height. Make every client very tall, every client very small. Interesting. Well, I didn't enable the cheats, but that's very interesting. I had no idea. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's check this out here. So obviously we want the Hollow adult movie. Wow. The doll, my fantasy. Yeah, and Squeezing Gangster. Great. Great. We're just going to take them all. Thanks. Hopefully none of my employees notice that and, you know, want to blackmail me. But if they do, then I will pay their blackmail fee because they're actually very convenient having some fast people on the team. So I'll just do that. Christmas movie right there. And then a Hollow adult movie is nice. Let's go like that, and then that, and then the fantasy is the last thing on the shelf right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering what I'm going to do about this romance. I think I just need that extra room for the adult section. You know, we could make this one the adult section. This little room right here could be the adult section. It's very tiny. Just enough for us to have, you know, a niche room for niche needs. All right, that day's done. Let's go ahead and lock it up. We unlock the toy shelf at level 22, a special shelf that allows you to sell toys to your customers. All right, let's see what kind of money we can make selling toys. It's spring day 4. I've got $418 left. And let's go in. There's no station or anything, right? Yeah, okay. So it's equipment then. Toy shelf. We'll go ahead and buy one for now, I suppose. I have one VHS player left as well. But I want to save the money for buying other things. And this is probably the confrontation right here. She's not happy. Look at her. Look at her frowny face. Huh? I've been throwing up all morning. I won't be able to work today. Ugh. Anna. Fine. See you tomorrow. New day, new rentals. You too? I think I caught something and I don't want to get anyone else sick. At 2, Sarah. Fine. See you tomorrow. So this is going to be a day alone. Yeah, a loner day. Okay, well, on the plus side, we can sell toys now. I'll place those right here for now. And I guess the $268 should be spent on buying toys, probably, right? So this would be equipment? No, these are just... Oh, you know what? It's probably the same way as the snack shelf, right? You walk up to it? Yeah. Oh, what is this? 00X, Special Agent. Hey, I like that. I have a 00X doll right there. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We'll just fill the shelves with it. All right. And then the next one is the Gongo Hand. Slam Caps. Tam Pet Pocket. Oh, gosh, the pet pockets. I was hoping for another... Yeah, Skelly. Here we go. I was hoping for like another thing that looked like, you know, 00X here. Okay, the Yobat. Put the Yobats on there. Not Skelly. Let's do the Tam pockets. These look similar, right? And then we have the Pizza Warriors. Nice. Pizza Warriors. And the Trolls. And Blinko! Oh my gosh. It's you know, it's Link. Yeah, that's great. Got to put that on there. Blinko. And then... Oh man, I'm wishing I would have put all the... I'm wishing I wouldn't have bought these. Can I get rid of these? Yeah, get rid of these. I get my money back too, don't I? No, I only get a portion of my money back. That's fine, because I think I want... Yeah, I want to sell the action figures and stuff here. So we're going to say that the pizza guys are right down here. And then we've got the trolls right there. And wasn't there one more? Thought there was one more. Oh, darn it. I didn't have to sell those last ones. Fine. Slime buckets. All right. There we go. A big toy shelf. Probably spent way more than I should have on that, but all right. Since I'm alone today, I mean, there's no sense in delaying. I guess I just have to, get the returns processed is the only thing I can do here, right? So I'm going to take care of all of that over the next, I don't know, this will probably take me 20 minutes to get all these things done. All right, that is all the returns for today. So I am alone today. Let's do this. And honestly, I probably shouldn't even bother with the flyers because I'm going to have enough customers as it is. But I'm going to hand out a few of them anyway. Yeah, let's hand out I can hand out like a couple more here. Let's, you. No, I already gave one to you. How about you? Yep, and I think Emmett's already coming back with his VHS player. Yep, right there. So not going to bother with any more pamphlets. We got some more returns here. Emmett's going to come in with some stuff there. I'm just going to grab the initial returns, let customers go through the store, get the things they want to get. There's actually a line forming already over there. That's crazy. This is a mixed shelf, right? It's going to pop this stuff on the mixed shelf for now. All right, let's go through this. Forward to the past. Yep. He reserved it. Here you go.
Oh.
Emmett, give me your VHS player back so I can get it testing. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and put this on the test bench. There we go. All right, let's start checking some people out. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Should I show this entire day to you? Gosh, I don't know. Like, you guys don't need to see this whole day, do you? I don't think so. I don't think we need to do that. I'm going to grab this thing, get this guy out of the way, place this over here on the... Okay, probably broken now. Yeah, put that on the test bench there. We'll test that one next. Hi there. Reserve black hole mammal. Yeah, here you go.
Ooh.
Albert. You didn't break my movies this time. Good job. All right. Cotton candy. Of course you want slushies. Oh, you know what I need to do? Crap. Because there's nobody here today, like here to help me today, what I need to do, I need to get out here. I need to change this. Let's get snack sales. That's fine. We'll do snack sales. Those don't take me any extra time, really. But like having additional sales for the concession stand stuff while it's me behind the counter is not the greatest of ideas here. I'm also kind of neglecting returns at this point. Some of these guys are going to end up reserving the movies, so I don't know. I guess probably should do some of them, but we're just going to be constantly busy with the cash register anyway, so. We have enough movies in stock where people can find something that they're going to want to watch, right? Just a romance movie to watch? Sure. I'm just going to grab any romance movie. The first one I see, that's the one I'm recommending to you. All right. This guy's got 2 adult films. He's a bit lonely. You have a good day there, sir. Mm-hmm. More snack sales. Love it. And 0. Yep. I love the no change stuff, too. It's very nice. Keep it coming. We got a big line. Couple of police movies. Okay, some sugar bombs. Loving it. Oh, hey, look, I sold a Skelly. Yeah, for $8. Just before this, I sold one of those Link dolls. Blinko. Sold one of the Link dolls, too. So actually, there's 2 of them missing. So somebody else... Oh, they want one of these, too. So there's going to be some toy sales today. Seems pretty good. Maybe we should invest more in those toy shelves. They sell faster than I thought they would. There we go. There we go. There's the other Blinko. Cool. $5 for change. Have a nice day. The timer has stopped. The clock is not moving, and yet it doesn't feel like I'm any closer to being done with this day. Now, I know what some of you guys are going to say. Some of you guys are going to say, hey, you could just like tell them to go to work anyway. You don't have to send them home. But I want to. You want another VHS player? That's good, actually. I've been neglecting checking those things out. Anyway, so this one's actually fine. So we'll give that to her. We have to test that one still. I'll go ahead and give this one to her. There you go. All tested and working. Have a nice day. There's an abnormally high number of people giving me big bills and wanting lots of change. I'm not sure if that's just because it's me, but it's probably something my employees are dealing with all the time. And I just don't see it anymore.
Hey.
You know what? I'm not feeling good about you. I am just doing my job. You're right. That's a lot of money. 37 bucks. I deserve it. So with 731 left, I think I can finally make my back room. All right. We can get my my adult room. Or instead of the adult room, we are actually quite close to getting my robot. I kind of want my robot now I think about it. Why don't we take the police movie and the Western back here because they kind of go together. Just drop the Western off and then pop the police movies in their place. There we go. All right, back over here. The clock has stopped moving and customers have stopped coming. This is a very low sales day just because I don't know if the sales are like helped or hurt by having the returns still sitting here, but maybe it's just my pace. I just feel like there wasn't as many customers as there usually are in here today. Still, nearly $800. I'm so close to my robot. I think I want to keep going and not get my back room. And I'm going to place that robot like right here, right in the center of this big room right here. It'll be a very impressive thing. Everyone will look at it and go, oh man, hey, this video store is legit, you know? That's what I think they're going to say anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and do all the returns now that people are out of the store. And I will be right back at the end of today to start the next day, and then have to do the returns for the following morning now. I probably don't have to do that, right? Because they'll be back. Maybe that's the play. Maybe I don't do these returns right now. Maybe I just get my employees. Yeah, why don't I just do that? Why don't I get all my employees to do this? They're going to be back into work tomorrow, presumably, unless they're sick again, in which case I'm going to tell them to work. Let's actually put... Yeah, I'll get the ones that are in my hand taken care of. And action goes on the other side. Christmas goes on the other side. Romance. Adult goes... I just keep skipping over it. Goes there. Yep. And then action and Christmas. There we go. Yeah, so let's do that because there's no reason for me to do these things. They're going to be here tomorrow. And then I can still do them, but I'll have two other people helping me. It's going to take way less time. So let's just do that. Spring day 5, right? 3 more new releases still left to go. I can grab the money there. I can grab this refill. And then they're going to come into work now and help me with this. So actually, I'll just leave this for a second. Honestly, the other thing I could do, because I actually have to go and do something with my son here for about a half an hour. I could technically just tell them, hey, can you both of you guys work the return station and then just leave the game running and go do that and come back? I could definitely do it that way too. I wonder if some of you guys do that too. Leave me a comment down below if you've ever done that. You just like, you know what, this is taking too long. Because this is a hurry up and wait game. It has a hurry up and wait vibe for a lot of times. Yeah, let's go in and just order the movies, I guess. One here, one here. We'll just get a bunch of them. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and had them do it while I was out and about. So there we go. Open this up and let's give people the pamphlets that they need to, come and say hi to my store. And then I'm going to go ahead and change this back to the concession sales because I think that actually makes me more money overall. Although now I'm thinking I want to increase their likeliness to buy toys because those are pretty good. I make like $6 each on those as opposed to, $1.50 each on the snacks. So maybe I'll do that instead. Put these away. Hey there, forward to the past. Yeah, you reserved it right there. Have a good one. Returning my VHS player looks like. Let's do that. I'm going to actually take the toy one here instead. Increasing clearance bin. Oh, there isn't a toy one. Oh, I thought there would be a toy one. Well, in that case, the concessions are definitely better because there's no input cost for that. There's just a little bit of time. All right, let's take the VHS. See if Cowboy here decided to break my stuff or not. Go ahead and test that out. And what do you got there? You want the Power Man and Big Toe. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Power Man and Big Toe right there. There you go. Now you're renting a movie. You returned the VHS player. Do you not need a VHS player anymore? You rented one and then you were like, oh man, this is the best. I'm going to go ahead and buy one now. Now you're giving back the rental. Is that how it works? Got another one at the counter here. There we go. And you're looking for a horror movie to challenge your theory. Okay. Horror movies are this direction, Charlie. You know where they are. How about the static haunting? Does that challenge your theories? There you go. Okay. Hello. Can I get an extra large pizza with cheese, peppers, mushrooms, and a ton of pepperoni? Yeah, sure. Wrong number. What you need? One Rocket Man show. One Rocket Man show. It is right there. You can have that. Check my VHS. Yeah, so these ones are all good. I haven't yet had anyone break one. So that's pretty nice. Maybe that's just super lucky. Check the market really quick. Nothing random to buy. Don't want any more Christmas movies. In fact, I had to change that shelf back because there are just too many Christmas movies in stock. Right now I have just a lot of shelves. And this is good though. I don't want to sell any of my movies. I want to fill shelves. I want to have tons of shelves. So it's fine. I just need more comedies, you know. An extra large pizza again. Wrong number. It's the same prank caller. Oh, they're returning a VHS. Maybe that'll be the person that broke one. There's nobody to give these to. It's a rainy day. Less people walking around the streets, right? All right, let's take this back. Test the system out. Make sure it's good to go. I like how I can just do that while being out here. Refill my gumball machine. Take some of these. I think I'm going to get another one. Let's do that. Let's just get another of the arcades. Let's do the Rampant Rage one. I don't know why it's 600 when the other one's 550, but maybe it pays better, you know? So we'll put this one here for now. I want to change this actually. Let's move the toys, the toys, the toys, 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 toys. Probably maybe here. Maybe there. We can put it right there. If I change your position to here. No? There. Yeah, that's decent. That'll work. And then now I can put this one next to you like this. Maybe with like a little bit of space, right? Hello? An old police movie, you say? Okay. Old police movie. Let's go with the Gum Machine Sniper Elite. You just keep hitting that cactus because of where it's located. There we go. Only two more. Now one more new release. Yeah, one more. I think I still got the right. Honestly, I think I still got the right amount. $6.50 on Thursday, right? Operating hours suggest that we are going to be open until midnight now, though. So maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Bodybuilders, robotic takeover, or rather, robotic bodybuilder takeover. Oh, the guy's at the back door. Let's go check that out really quick. See what he's got for me today. All right, sell bootleg movies. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. They're basically all adult movies tonight. No? Okay, 3 of them. Fantasy, Sorcerer's Magic, Godfather. I mean, that could be an adult movie title. Sad Smoke Dreams. That could also be an adult movie title. Dripping on the Loaf. Oh my. Sexy Yacht in the Sauna. And The Bad Boy with His Clown. Okay. All right. Well. Would you like an adult movie, miss? Reserve the late nights with my serum. Again, could also be an adult movie title. There you go. All right, fantasy movie, pop that there. Nearly full on my fantasy shelves. Drama can go to the other side, and then adult movie 1, 2, 3. And the drama comes all the way over here. I feel like I'm danger close to needing another shelf for that. Clown sleeping on the job. Again, could be. Just kidding. All right, let's take this. A life and death situation needs you to reserve the Sailor and Santa's cookies. Do I have to say it? Do I? I don't have to say it. Okay. I think we get it. Yeah. The joke is going to get stale if I keep repeating it. There's this. Oh, you want a VHS player. Right. I already own one, but I'm doing a 24-hour movie marathon and don't want to overwork it. That is actually pretty interesting. Okay. I can understand that. Sure, sure. Well, here you go. This one works. Have a nice day. Buying another neon sign. I'm going to have it be right here. It's the position of love. That's right. Just letting people know where the love is. It's right over there. So I don't have enough new releases. They actually are out, which, I mean, it's the end of the day. It is midnight. This lasted till about 11. So it's not too bad. I think I'm fine with that for now. Let's see. Do we have anything else to click on over here? No, nothing claimed. Still looking to like ordering a movie with its SKU on the black market.
Hey.
Can I just guess what it is? Service is expensive, charging more than the standard price. I mean, what if I just kind of go like this? Not found. I mean, what are the odds that I get something, you know? I guess you'd have to be very lucky. What about just 1-1? If I just go 1-1-1 like this. Okay, there's probably a data on this somewhere, right? So like if maybe I go to adult movies, for example, there are actually loads of them. Like I only have this many. There are so many available, right? But let's say I go over here and I was like, hey, I want the swimmer in good hands. Can I click this and see the SKU? No. Okay. I can see the SKU of this one, so I can only see the SKU of the ones that I already have. So why would I want to order one off the black market if I can't see the SKU of it until I already own it? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of ordering another Ghost Town robot? But it's part of the achievement, right? So if I just copy this, go like this, right? It gives me this. I already have one, but I order it for $24.80. Fine. So I do that, and then now I can claim this. It's just very interesting. I don't know. Like, you feel like I would want to order ones off the black market that I don't already own. That's how I would want to do it, but it's okay. I've got 2 copies of this, both hollows. And in fact, because they're both hollows, I can probably put one in a display case, right? Wait, this one has... Hold on. Is this different? There's difference here. This is Western Old Bad Critic. This one's Western Old Bad Critic. Never mind. I thought they were different. All right, let's put you in the shelf, I guess. Yeah, over here. Done. So I'm actually have a gap right here. Hang on. Put it there. Yeah. So at the top, we'll put the, the new release here, Forward to the Past. We'll put our hollow there for Forward to the Past. And then from there, we've got 3 spots left in our humble shelf. Now, there are plenty of hollows on the shelves that I'm renting out. But I only got 1 copy of them, and I could, again, order one off the black market, I suppose, if I wanted another copy. Maybe I would even get the Doll My Fantasy. I could even do that. Maybe we take the Doll My Fantasy. We copy the SKU here. All right, there it is. Copy that. Put this in the case. Boom. It's an adult movie one, right? Then we can come over here, and I can say, hey, can I order another one of these? Exactly as it is. Wait, did I just pay $162 for that? I mean, I just clicked it. Autopilot. And apparently I just paid $162 for this movie. Well, I mean, that takes care of it. This is the one on the display shelf then. I know it doesn't make a difference, but I'm going to do it. It's like, hey, I paid that much for it, then that's the collector's edition. This one was way too expensive. Holy smokes. I'm going to have to rent that out like 30 times to have that be worth anything to me. That is... Mistakes were made is what that was. Mistakes were made. All right. Nearly level 23 now. Day 6, and yeah, only 2 spots left after we get that one in there. Okay, nothing else happening today, but tomorrow spring break starts, so kids, 50% chocolate bar purchases. Ooh, I have plenty of chocolate bars. I might need more, but I've got well, I guess I've got 2 different varieties, and then there's these, so I've got lots of them. Yeah. But we probably should go ahead and top this off, I suppose. Right there and there. All right, it's the next day. Let's put Sarah on the checkout counter, and then we're ready to just go again. Yeah, so let's open up the store. Here we go. Give people some pamphlets. I made a couple of changes to how things are arranged. I just wanted to space things out. Eventually, we're going to have a lot more space, and then, you know, the shelves aren't going to be so close together and everything, but kind of just working with the space I have right now. But now that I got this extra room, and I'm about to buy another room, guess I can't give this to anyone. Just made these aisles a little bit bigger. So they're all 3 spaces apart now, or 3 extra spaces apart there, and here, and here. And then that also allows the romance section to scoot so that it's properly spaced out with this, because this is going to move, and that's going to give me the extra space for the romance area. And then that in combination with the LED, I now have some kind of reference at least for every aisle. And this needs to go here. There we go. Okay. Exclamation points. Forward to the past you reserved. Yes, you did. There you go. You and apparently some others did exactly that too. Hello, sir. Yes. Did you break it? Let's find out. Test the system. There. I really want to see how to fix them. Breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. Right here. There you go. I'm hoping this one's broken, because I want to. Not only do I want to see. Oh. Huh? What in the world are you doing back here? Did you get lost? Yeah, you're shopping for. You looking to steal things? What are you doing back here? I didn't realize they could come back here. Anyways, I want to see how to repair them, but I also want to see what the broken VCR or VHS, whatever, fee is, right? So I'll just put this back on the shelf there, and then what do you want? Yeah, right into VHS player, of course. Let's go ahead and do this. That one's checked in. Well, I guess I'll just give this back to the customer like so. Yep. Have a good one. So still nothing broken, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how hard it is to set up, but I usually struggle a bit with setting up electronics on my own. This is the guy that's going to break it. It's got to be. Got to be. I still got this extra one, so I feel like maybe 4 is all I need, but I do have one more. So if I ever do have a pretty busy day and I sell an extra one, or I get an extra one rented out, then I will have enough to do that. Yes, $563. You know what? I'm going to be a little bit bold here, and we're going to go ahead and get that other other one here. So now we have 3 arcade machines. One of each one, right? There we go. I'm going to set that up right over here, put a little bit of a gap with it, and there we go. We have our little arcade set up here. Maze Munch, Rampant Rage, Orc Invaders. So basically it's Space Invaders, Rampage, and Pac-Man. Pretty much. There you go. Boom. And I can collect the money from each one of those. It's pretty good. And there it is. Camille wants to rent a VHS player, and that is the last one I got. So that is more people than I've ever had rent a VHS before, or at least the player. So maybe we get another one. I don't know. We're going to hold off on that. I think it'll be fine. What I did do also is I went out and got another 5 of Forward to the Past. I feel like we have a lot of customers right now, and this has been going on a bit. So I went ahead and got 5 more. That's 25 total. And it looks like one of them was rented out, so that's fine. We're also going to change this now, I think, to get 20% more customers as well. And if they... Because this part here actually is taking quite a bit of time, having extra concessions. I do wonder if I set both of them to checkout, what would happen here. So if I do that, do they work together on fulfilling that order? Like if they order like a popcorn or something, will the other one go get it? I don't think that's going to happen because it's one thing at a time. They're going to scan every movie and then they order the extra thing. And so it's not going to take any less or more time, I don't think. So we're just going to put you back on the return station anyway. It's fine. Yeah. So there we go. I think that's the end of today anyway. So I'm going to zoom you guys ahead probably to the end of tomorrow. Yeah, it's the summer. The only thing that's happening here is extra movie rentals and stuff. It's not really all that significant. So I'll tell you what, I'll play through one more day. We'll hopefully have enough money to get that extra section open. And then when I cut you back in, it'll be this day, and we can see what the new release is, as well as maybe move that adult section into that new extra area. And then I can get my romance shelves looking pretty good. And I probably need more shelves from there because fantasy's pretty full. Yeah, despite having lots of rentals, sci-fi's looking pretty full. Horror is decently full. I think maybe that one's good for a little bit longer, but there's already 4 shelves on that. Christmas, yeah, it needs its own section at some point here. It's pretty big, actually. And then I'm working on my collection of police movies and westerns, kids movies, etc. Oh, also, while we're at it, level 23 unlocks the pinball machine, so customers can now enjoy the game pinball while visiting the store, as long as I, of course, buy the pinball machine. I got $360, so maybe we'll just show this part because I think I will get that pinball machine going at least. So let's see what that costs me here. So it's probably equipment. $900. Wow. That's pretty extreme, you know? I feel like it's pretty extreme. I'm going to buy one of these, I guess. That's a lot. I don't think I'm going to... I'll get one extra VHS player at this point, but like... $900 pinball machine is... maybe not. 5 more fantasy movies seems okay. My fantasy self is getting pretty full. I think maybe I'll just take the mix. Let's just take the mix. See what we get. I was really hoping for not getting any more dramas. And indeed, I did get a couple more dramas. It's like there's another one down underneath that pile. Can't really get the bottom one, can I? No. Got to get all the other ones first. So I got 3 dramas in that pack. Dang.